it's really a privilege to be able to get started in Tsuruoka karate. Originally where I lived in Canada was a town called Milton. It was about 30 minutes or so outside of Toronto. And I remember the first day that I met O-sensei. They had him out for a clinic, and I've never seen him, never met him before. And we're in the locker room getting changed, and I saw this older person, and I was wondering, is that him or not? And I looked at his belt, and his belt was pretty much white. I mean, it looked like it used to be black, and that's exactly what it was. And it turned out, of course, that was O-sensei Tsuruoka. When we talk about the lineage of the Tsuruoka organization, it's absolutely incredible. When I look back, to me, sometimes I think about it, and it's got to pinch myself that I'm able to be a part of this kind of lineage. I mean, we're talking, Funakoshi is the modern father of karate. And one of his students that he taught was Dr. Chitoshi, which in turn was a sensei for O-sensei Masami Tsuruoka. And Masami Tsuruoka, Sensei Tsuruoka, he is nationally recognized as the father of Canadian karate. He was the first one to open up a karate dojo in all of Canada. And that is just amazing to think about, and that I happened to land it in a place to where I was able to be under that umbrella, that organization. You know, my own personal sensei that I had, Sensei James Burke, and as well as other instructors like Senpai Louis Pinozzo. I mean, I couldn't ask for better instructors within the Tsuruoka organization to train me. For me, Kansas City Tsuruoka Karate Do is all about not only just obviously passing on the teaching of O-sensei. I mean, that's really like our organization's mandate, is to continue his teaching, and so there's obviously that as a foundation to it. But karate is something that is personal. And when I look at our organization, it's been 15 years this month that we've been doing Kansas City Tsuruoka. And for me personally, I'm also a pastor. So for me, karate is just not a matter of learning how to kick, punch, block, and self-defense. It really is a matter of an extension of who I am as a person, as a pastor, to be able to instill in people that what you're learning in karate is not just for the dojo, it's for the rest of your life. The aspects and the training and the discipline behind it can help you in every aspect of your life, whether it's your job, whether it's school for our students is concerned, marriage situation. All these things that you're really learning from karate is far beyond just how to punch, how to block, how to kick, how to do these different katas or kumite and things like that. It really is about affecting and changing your life. And for me, karate has always been like that physical training that relates to me spiritually, what I want to be, and my continued walk and relationship with the Lord, and even as a pastor. When it comes to the dojo, I want kids to have, and of course learn and dealing with discipline, but have fun when they're doing it. And I would say some crazy things, like if they don't loud enough, which means I understand, or if they don't ki-ai loud enough, usually I'll stop, and by this time a lot of kids will start rolling their eyes because they know what's coming next. I'll say, you know what? I had a hawk fly over, and that hawk saw me doing my karate, and it wanted to learn. And when it came time for that hawk to us, guess what? That hawk is louder than all 20 of you guys, and I'll say something crazy like that, or I've got some fish, or I got a raccoon, or something like that. And they laugh, and they have a good time with it. But yet, it's also getting that discipline. I'm teaching them something. Yeah, we need to have a good loud us or a good loud ki-ai because it's good spirit. It's part of that training. And it is a hard balance for me to make sure there's that fine line between discipline, training, and learning, but yet wanting them to have fun and have a good time. And they need to learn that. And usually it takes for a new student a couple of class times where they get used to me and get used to that kind of idea. But I think that's part of our success that we have. I mean, yes, it's affordable karate for the family, but also that when they leave here, they're having fun. They're having a good time. They're learning what they're doing in a fun way. The great thing about karate, no matter how old, no matter what kind of difficulties that physically maybe you can have, you can always still train in karate. And that's what's great about it. And I hope if there's anything I can instill in people, and my students, is don't ever give up. Don't ever stop. You never know where this can take you, the kind of relationships you can have, the things that, again, that can happen through your life and affect other people's lives by just a simple thing called karate.